Hey, my friends, welcome to Pole Position News. We have some very important updates about the world of Formula One. So, to make sure you don't miss any details, subscribe and turn on the notifications. For some time now, we've been waiting for the definition of the team situation that took control of Andretti's operations in Formula One. They applied to become the 11th team on the grid with the intention of entering the 2026 season, meaning next year. After a long saga, the team has finally been officially confirmed, and Cadillac is now the 11th team on the grid, approved by both the FIA and Liberty Media. This new team is supported by General Motors and includes several members from the former Andretti team. Many new hires are already being made with the 2026 season in mind. For their first season in 2026, the team will use Ferrari engines, with General Motors likely starting as an engine manufacturer in 2028, supplying the Cadillac team. The only thing left to announce is who the driver lineup for 2026 will be. Several team members have stated that the announcement won't take long, as they want to have everything set by mid-year. IndyCar driver Colton Herta is the favorite so far, and other names like Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas are also being considered for the other seat, as the team wants an experienced Formula One name. So, it's confirmed that Cadillac is the 11th team on the grid. Let me know if you like this announcement, and whether you think Cadillac will be a good addition to Formula One. Now that it's confirmed, tell me your predictions for the team's drivers. We also have the continuation of the rear wing controversy. As I mentioned recently, the rear wing will be modified, or more specifically, the way the FIA evaluates rear wings will be modified at the first race in Australia, while the front wing will go through the process in Spain. This rear wing issue is due to accusations from Red Bull. Red Bull had made this complaint before, but now it's formal, and I mentioned this in another video. Red Bull has actually put together a dossier for the FIA accusing Ferrari and other teams of manipulating their rear wings, claiming they're outside the regulations. The FIA has no choice. They'll have to investigate these teams and take action. This means the FIA will also have to visit the facilities to see how it's being done and make the entire project transparent to the other teams, as a form of transparency in Formula One. What this means is that Red Bull is very confident that its rivals are doing something wrong. If they're doing something wrong, it might be too late to make major changes to their rear wings, which could lead to a huge performance loss for their rivals. It was a smart move from Red Bull. On the other hand, we also need to say that Red Bull has a certain history of accusing other teams when they're not winning, or when they feel they won't win. Of course, this also applies to Mercedes, as Mercedes likes to accuse everyone. In this case, Red Bull is accusing Ferrari, and McLaren has been more quiet. Zach Brown occasionally makes some controversial statements, but overall, Red Bull is either very sure that its rivals are breaking the rules, or they're trying to cry foul to figure out their rivals' designs and see if they can apply it to their own rear wing. We'll discover more information soon when the FIA starts releasing details on what's going on with Ferrari's rear wing. I'm not sure if this will happen before the Australian Grand Prix, as it's getting close, but it's still possible. We have almost 2 weeks to resolve it. Actually, we're already at the end of this week, so there's still some time to sort it out. Let's see what happens. And at the end, I'll leave you with a curious video of a small accident Lewis Hamilton had during Ferrari's driver presentation in Italy yesterday. He slips and almost falls, potentially injuring himself before the start of the season. Enjoy the video, and we'll see you next time.